Welcome back, mathletes. Whoop, whoop. All right, let's do this. Module 2 quadrilaterals. Find the value of x. Okay, so what do we got here? These all add up to 360, so I'm just going to add these up and subtract from 360 to find x. 1, 13 plus 52. Minus 360. I know it's going to come out negative, but I know it's just a positive of that, right? So it's 82. X equals 82 degrees. Find the sum of the interior angles. That's it, by the way, right there. Boom. Of the interior angles measure of a convex decagon, a 10-sided polygon. All right, interior angles. We have that formula. N minus 2 times 180, where N is the number of sides. So I'm going to have 10 minus 2 times 180, which is 8 times 180. So 8 times 180 equals 1440. So this equals 1,440 degrees is the sum of the interior angles. Awesome. Don't forget, convex just means it's flat-sided. It's just not like concave where it's like sinking in. Find the measure of each interior angle. Now this is different. This doesn't say the total interior angles, right? The interior angle measure, the total thing. This is each interior angle and each exterior angle of a regular nonagon, a 9-sided polygon. Okay, again, 9 minus 2 times 180 will get the total measure, which is going to be 7 times 180. $1260, okay. But now I want each angle, so I'm going to divide this by 9 because there's 9 angles, which is 140. So, exterior angle, interior angle. The interior angle equals 100 and, was that 40? Yeah, 140 degrees each, right? There's 9 of those for a total of 1,260 degrees. The exterior angle is a little bit different. Remember, exterior angles always sum to 360. So the outside is always going to add up to 360, which means I'm just going to take, over here, I'm going to take 360 and divide it by 9 because there's 9 exterior angles. 360 divided by 9. I get 40 degrees each. So those equal 40 degrees. Which makes sense because these two, by the way, should sum to 180, people. So look at that. How about that for making it even easier? All right. Let's look over here. Consider the parallelogram. So I know the side's parallel to this side, the side's parallel to this side. Perfect. Oh, it should be 2, right? Use the information given to figure out x, the measure of angle F, and the measure of angle FEG. So let's see. These sides are equal. Opposite sides are equal. So 4x equals 12. Divide both sides by 4, and we get that x equals 3. Boom. That's easy. We got that. Let's find the measure of angle F right here. Well, opposite angles are congruent. So measure of angle F equals 76 degrees. Boom. It just is, right? It's the same as H. Now, I want the measure of angle FEG. See, FEG. So right here, that's actually not that bad. Corresponding angles. The angles that are adjacent to each other, or adjacent angles is what I meant, always add to 180. Okay? So in this case, I know that 76 plus 60 equals 136. Subtract that from 180. We get 44. Okay? So I know that whatever that missing angle is, it's 44 degrees. So the measure of angle FEG FEG equals 44 degrees. Boom. How about using those properties of parallelograms to great effect? Oh, I should circle it. Okay. In the rectangle below, oh, it's a rectangle. Sweet. So these are all 90, right? And this side is congruent to that side because the bisectors or the diagonals are perpendicular, or diagonals are bisectors. We cut the lines in half. The rectangle below FH is 4x plus 2 FH. So this whole thing is 4x plus 2. EG is 5x minus 8. And the measure of angle, is that IGF? Yeah, IGF. So IGF, this angle right here, is 41 degrees. Find EI and IFE. Well, EI, okay, to find that I need to find the length of this. So I'm going to set these two equal to each other because the diagonals are also equal. So I'm going to say, all right, 4x plus 2 equals 5x minus 8. Subtract 4x over, add 8 over, and I get that 10 equals x. Well, that's easy enough. So if x is 10, let's go ahead and plug that in. I'm going to get 5 times 10 minus 8, which is 50 minus 8, or 42, right? Same up here, by the way. 4 times 10 plus 2 is 42, okay? And then I just need to cut that in half. So if EG equals 42, then EI equals 42 divided by 2, which equals 21, right? Because these are cut in half. So we've got EI. Boom. Now we want to find the measure of angle IFE. So IFE. So this angle right here, okay? So let's see. If this angle right here is 41, these are then I know that I forgot to write, by the way, these sides are the same because they're not only perpendicular bisectors, they're the same exact length, right? So these are isosceles. That makes this angle 41. And since this whole thing is 90, what's 90 minus 41? It's 49. I almost got that wrong. My goodness. So I now know that the measure of angle IGF equals 49 degrees. Boom. Like a boss. Had to think for a second there. Okay, and this last one right here, for the rhombus below, all right, so what do I know? Well, if it's a rhombus, they're all parallel, right? All the same length. I also know that these angles are not only bisected, so this angle equals this angle, so that means that would be 47. But I know the opposite angles are matching. So I know that 3 and 2 are 47. And I also know if these are going to add up, right, to 180. So 47 plus 47 is what, 94? 180 minus 94 would be 86. And since this whole thing is 86 and these angles are congruent, then what can I say? I can say, all right, the whole angle is 86, but divide it by 2, and I get 43. So I know angle 1 is 43, and the angle next to it is 43. I also know the opposite angles are the same, 43 and 43. So boom, 43, 43. Looky at that. All right. With that said, are you ready? Module, what was this? Module 2, quadrilaterals is done. Peace out.